And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros. First
And
pitch
now,
coming your way next.
Please welcome your Houston Astros.
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go? Now up for Tampa Bay, number 14.
Left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
1-0.
In the dirt. The pitch. That one's in there. And the count 1-1.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
That catches the corner. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses down and away. Got it. One gone here. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Line drive, and that's a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
At the plate, Junior Caminero. Big time power. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball could be two. There's one to Walker, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Brian Pepio. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Throw to first. Pena back in on a dive. Nobody out. Runner at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One out, base is empty. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now Correa up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Ball one there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
Valdez, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Valdez back to work. And he takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next
One
offering
ball,
down in the
2 strikes.
dirt. Swing and a miss. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Mangum. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
High in the air, out to right. Sanchez makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 7th, right
And stepping
fielder,
in for the
Josh
Rays,
Lowe.
Josh Lowe. Slider for a strike. No score here in the second. Swing and a chopper out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
So a man aboard. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Carson Williams. Now this is in the air down the line. Sanchez brings it in, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the second,
Leading
and now
off
the
for
DH,
Astros,
Isaac
designated
Paredes.
hitter, Isaac Paredes.
That's inside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fought off foul. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. That's in there. 0-1. Two outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yainer.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, top half of the third inning, and here's the rookie catcher, Hunter Fiducia. Fiducia checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. Reached on an infield single his first time. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And there's a curve through for a strike. Runner edges away at second. And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2. And downstairs.
One ball, two strikes to count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jake Myers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a foul ball. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. And that quickly two away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one 95 to finish him off. Astros go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the fourth. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. In the dirt, 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Right side,
foul.
and foul ball. The 1-2. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder
One of the first
Jake
real jams
Mangum.
of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
So digging in, Jake Mangum. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. The Astros have some action in their pen. Bennett Sousa up and loosening in the pen. Abreu, a right-hander, loosening up as well. On the ground to third. 1 at second. To Walker, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 outs. That one the other way. Fires across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Headed towards the corner. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
at second. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Outside. Ball one. Go-ahead run at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a strike on the outside edge. And a count 1-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Dyken Park, and now here is Carson Williams. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Go-ahead run on base. Hunter Fiducia will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Off the plate, and that's ball one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Williams on at first, nobody out. And now it's even up. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Runner takes off. That one pulled foul. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third,
Now
and they're
batting,
still
first
one
baseman,
away.
You know, I was
Jonathan
watching his
Aranda.
rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now pitching.
New
for
arm
the
out of the
Astros.
bullpen, Bennett Sousa.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So bases all loaded up. Aranda now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And he swings through that one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Pepio back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And now Christian Walker. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. It's a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2 is the count.
Walker over at second, 1 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next up for Houston, Jesus Sanchez. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Runner at second, 2 down. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man on second, 2 down. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes. Two down.
Popped up left side. And the inning is over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That one almost got him.
Strike.
Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
That one drifts inside. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Here's a 3-0. And that is out of play. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Walker sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. So up next, Brandon Lowe, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That one hooked foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now the center fielder, Jake Mangum, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, right field. Sanchez on the run. Fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Right
He clearly
fielder,
didn't catch
Josh
that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Just off the outside edge. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That's through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. One hit, one left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. And we still have no score.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Griffin Jacks.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay. Number 22, Griffin Jacks.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Grounded out his first time up.
Jake Myers.
There's a swing and a miss.
All ones the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Baker also throwing. One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, Cam Smith. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Smith off of first with 2 away. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. Line to left, and it stays fair. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a ball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. No score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Astros.
and here comes the closer, Josh
Number
Hader.
71. Josh Hader.
And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Shortstop, number 77.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, and that's ball 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
We got a full
Just
count.
misses there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that's outside.
That's just out.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Rays retired in order. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Fought off foul. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the Devil. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next to hit, Christian Walker. That one outside. 1-0. The winning run on second base. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swung on, belted. Mangum going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one not close. Now 1-2. To third, Caminero zips it to first. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Griffin Jacks departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Garrett Clevenger taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. He's under it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Yandy Diaz.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Stays alive. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside, almost got him. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe.
Now
On the board first, it's 1-0. Well, they didn't
Aranda.
waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hader, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hit on the ground might be two. The flip to second to Walker, and that's two.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Now a chance for Junior Caminero. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better.
Number 29.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake
Pete
Myers
Fairbanks.
has grounded out a couple of times.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Strike two.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Jeremy Pena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Williams brings it in, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
With the winning run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now Cam Smith. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Runner edges away at second. Just missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Got me by the doors off. I ran out of papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. Stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flow. Spin 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you.
say